Now, when traveling, I constantly am asked, where do you take a shower and things like that, and there are a variety of different ways that you can do this. You can stay at state or national parks that have shower facilities. You can go to truck stops, or you can carry a solar shower with you. These are all viable options that work extremely well. And if you're kind of in between that moment where you don't really need a shower, but you just feel like you want to wash your hair to get the sweat out of it or something, you can always go with the standard sink. Hey guys, so I brought these along with me to try out, and I'm very excited. This just goes to prove that even if you don't have all of the convenience of home, you can still take care of yourself and definitely not end up with straw looking hair like I have right now. Look at this. This is trail hair right here. It's dry. I clearly have seen a lot of sun. So it needs some love, and we are definitely going to get that with the Palmers today. So let me tell you a little bit about the products real quick, and then I'll show you how I wash my hair to lock in all of the moisture. So the most important is going to be shampooing my hair. This is going to be the cocoa butter and biotin formula. It's for length retention, but don't get confused just because I have short hair. This is actually amazing for hair like mine as well. It is going to be gentle and have lots of vitamins. And as you see, no sulfates, parabens, mineral oils, silicones, dyes, gluten, anything like that. And it's going to be safe for my color. So I like that. And not to mention, we can recycle this bottle after we're finished. So that's gonna be step one and the most important. Afterwards, we're going to follow up with this one right here, which is the conditioner. Using the same kind of technology and the same kind of ingredients, this is going to go in and really condition all the way down to the root. I like to leave this on for a few minutes before I wash it out, just to make sure that I get tons of moisturization in my hair. This last one right here is something that I use very limited amounts of, so it's gonna last me forever. And after I've washed my hair and allowed it to dry, all I do is just use a tiny bit of this, and this is going to help me hold the style. Okay, we're gonna start by just getting the hair wet. I think that that's the most important thing. So we have a wonderful place to do that, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, hair's wet now. So I typically like to take about a pea size, about like that, for the amount of hair that I have. That's all I need. It smells so good, guys. And just work it into the hair. This will create a little bit of a lather, but you don't want anything too crazy. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we're gonna take a little bit more and go into the back of the hair. I like to section it off this way because that way I can make sure that every inch of my hair is shampooed. Okay, after the hair is nice and shampooed, I like to gently massage my scalp. When you're taking a shower, you sometimes do this as well. However, a lot of times whenever we don't work the product in, we notice that we don't get the full benefit. Okay, for our next step, we're going to use our conditioner. And for this, I like to apply liberally. So, about like that. It's a little bit more than you probably need, but I like to really condition my hair whenever I'm getting out in the elements. So I'm gonna rub it in my hands and then work it into my hair from the back forward. Okay, so now we have the conditioner in, and I like to let my conditioner set for about 3 or 4 minutes. Especially if I'm not in a shower itself, it just helps it to really absorb all of those nutrients and keep my hair looking a lot better for a longer amount of time. It just is the little things that make you feel good. Sometimes in the middle of a busy day where I'm hiking or something like that, I just need that moment where I cool off and relax, and then I can go and hike again and take a shower this evening if I need to. But I like these little breaks. It makes life better. So while we're doing this, let me tell you a little bit more about the experience of using the Palmers. So this particular product, which is available at Sally's, feels absolutely amazing. Even on the skin after you've washed your hands, it's so soft. That cocoa butter that's in there just is, I love it. It's so good for the skin. So it's not going to make my scalp have any kind of issues or anything like that. Unlike a lot of things that use a lot of sulfates or that implement a lot of different things in there like wax bases or stuff like that, this doesn't have that, so that's really cool. So it's a great product to travel with, which is something that you need. You always need a great hair care product when you're traveling, especially when you're going from environment to environment. Now the next question is, what does it smell like? Well, I can honestly say that it doesn't smell like your typical cocoa butter. In fact, it smells more like a light chocolate smell, and it is absolutely delicious. Okay guys, we've waited about 3 or 4 minutes, so let's wash. The experience of using Palmers is really refreshing. The shampoo itself feels so good, the conditioner as well, and it doesn't leave my hair feeling sticky or oily or waxy. And if I let it air dry or if I use a blow dryer, either one, I don't feel like it gets that crunchy feel that sometimes I get through other shampoos, and I really like that. So this is basically how I would prep for my day if I was taking a shower or washing my hair in the sink. Either way, Palmers is a great complement to my traveling lifestyle. It's a great complement to my lifestyle at home. It's not one of those things that you have to be specifically in one location to be able to utilize, unlike some products which require a lot more work. This is just literally a grab and go, and you feel good after. And I definitely love this smell. It's really, really yummy and refreshing, and I feel so good. Now the styling nectar is what I would use next. I would wait until my hair gets almost dry, but not quite completely dry. And then I would take about a dime size, that's all it takes, and I would work it through my hair and allow myself to style it into the correct position. That's gonna keep it looking really, really nice throughout the day. I'm not gonna have to worry about too much, and it makes my hair super low maintenance. So with the shampoo, conditioner, and the style nectar, I can literally go about my everyday life or my camping life and feel like I look put together no matter what. Like that, it goes right back in the little bag for safe stowing in my car for wherever my adventures take me next.